subscribe and click that bell icon to get notified of my latest uploads. Hey guys, and welcome back to s5e68 Alpha 18. This is the Darkest Falls mod. Now this is going to be my series finale, so I hope you guys enjoy this. We have the max zombies alive set to 150. Apparently the higher this is, if you go for 64 spawn, it doesn't lag as badly. That's what I've heard. Now we're going for Insanity, Nightmare, and from 60 minutes to 80 minutes, so the horde can be 20 minutes long. Just as a little longer. Remember, especially since it's Insanity and it's a mod, I don't want to go a little bit longer than that, because although we have the ammo, I'm not going to chance destroying the whole... Or rather, should I? Should I go for 40 minutes? Should I go... Let's go for as long as possible. If we die, we start over and we face the zombies again. If we survive, then we survive. But the base will fall apart with this much time going. But yeah, as I'm recording this video, just to remind you guys, I'm still doing the 7 days that I giveaway. Cutoff date, my 1000 sub mark. So if you guys are viewing this video after I've reached 1000 subs, unfortunately the competition is over. But I am giving away 2 copies of 7 days that I. If you already have it, then it's either PayPal transfer or Steam gift card. So just check my video, my channel for that video, the 1000 upload sub giveaway. If you type it in, it should be there. It should actually be pinned at the top of my page. And just look into that. So I want to show you guys my base, what it looks like first, for all of those just joining in. If you have any questions on how I made this base, just please watch the series. It actually gets hectic at times. It starts off a little bit slow compared to usual series, but at the end, I mean, we just faced the big bunker, the previous episode, guys, and it got so bad at the end with zombies spawning and screamers and stuff. The frame rate went from 60, 40 thereabouts to about 10 frames per second. So that was really, really insane. Just get the frame rate to stabilize over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn the fog off. I'm going to go into God mode and just fly around to show you guys new to the channel what my base look like. And then I'm going to set the time ahead to the horde. As you guys can see, it is the day 4/7s. Quadruple 7? A horde. So the fact that it's 40 minutes long, it's this far in, I'm really, really nervous right now. Especially since it's the day 7777 horde, and I just put it to 2-hour days. And this is a product of 1-hour days. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's just click disable the fog over here. Okay, so let's quickly show you guys around this place. As you guys can see over here, we have the normal wedge chip design. So if a zombie or something tries to climb over here, they're going to slide down. And they don't usually break this, they rather go around and break your defenses. So all the way around, this is titanium, the strongest block in this mod. It's just because this mod has demons, behemoths, demon plague. There's so many tough zombies that you need a block stronger than steel. This defense, guys, if it holds, it should hold for Insanity Vanilla. I mean, the mod itself is already so much more difficult than vanilla. So if this holds, it will definitely hold for you. If you're trying this in vanilla. Now, the thing I did as well, I use a killing corridor. But what I did was I also did the wedges around so they can't break this the stand where the killing corridor is. And then as you guys might have noticed, I used the wedge tips over here as well. And this just goes around to the defenses over here. Now we have a killing corridor, or rather electric. The full name is the Raised Electrified Killing Corridor. It's a massive name. But basically, yeah, we just have these going through. It's almost like a curtain, but just sideways. So the bottom, middle, and top, the zombie shock. We have some barbed fences over here to slow them down. And then I also went and I added in, these were normal blocks, but they got destroyed. So I went a wedge chip, incline wedge, and a ramp over here to more or less tunnel them in. I've noticed that if it's just a sharp corner, they break that corner or get really, really close. And also I made the floor over here too thick. As you guys can see, it's nice and out. So the zombies, the basic pathing is they're going to run up the stairs. Up the stairs, up the stairs. They're going to run sideways so they don't keep falling off and damaging themselves. Remember, it's when the zombies damage themselves that they start breaking blocks and stuff. So basically, they just run up here. They come over here. I added an extra plate. So technically, there's 3 blocks over here. So it's harder for them to break the entry over here. They run through all the barbed fences and electrified fences over here, and then as soon as they get here, the really fast ones might be able to make it over. But most of them, just when they get here, I want to show you guys this. They just go, they run, and they slide off. So that's the nice thing over here. Now the problem with this is, you can use this as you want. You could use a wedge there, gap, wedge there, and then they slide in between the two. But then your hallway will need to be a little bit thicker. Or what you could also do is you could just use one wedge tip over here, but with my OCD wouldn't allow that. That's why it's 2 over here. With one wedge tip, it's nice and sharp, so it slide down easy. two wedge chips next to each other, that edge gets doubled, so it's a little bit thicker, which means the zombies can't slide that easily as compared to just one. And what I also went and did was, if the zombies were to get over, as you guys can see, I have electric fences over here. Before the horde, we just flick the switch. We can actually flick it now already. Yeah, we can flick it now. It shouldn't shock already. It should be set to 10 o'clock. So you flick the switch, it just turns everything on, and then this electric timer is set to 10 o'clock. So at night, oh, how many zombies are there? At night, we're going to have a ton of zombies coming, so then if some of them gets over, especially the spider zombies, they like, oh, let's just put them out of his misery. The spider zombies love jumping through over here. So we also have a turret in case they do, so I can just focus on the hallway and then the turrets take care of the spiders. But the spiders also get shocked. Now last horde I had the switch over here and it got destroyed, so that's why I put it down there for now. This is on, right? Yes. Before the horde, we just need to double check this again. Now I also went and I added lighting over here so it goes down the hallway over there. And over here we have these switches, you just switch them on. And this also does the same. At 10 o'clock at night, since these switches are switched on, the electric timers over here will kick in at 10 o'clock and then all of this will be turned on. All of these are on and refueled and everything, so all these electric fences. So if you guys want to see how I set this up, once again, just please check my series. I think it's about 10 or so episodes back. And yeah, let's just hope this works. Now, last episode they did a ton of damage over here to the electric fence post with explosions and stuff, so I added 2 blocks over here. It's a shame I just couldn't do that all the way through, especially with a day quadruple 7 horde. The horde's going to be much tougher this time around. But yeah, as you guys can see, I also put the titanium flooring over here so the zombies can't... The biggest problem I have with my designs is the cops and stuff explode. Where are you? The cops and all those zombies explode, and what they end up doing then is making holes, and then they tunnel in those holes underneath your defense. So if you upgrade the flooring around this to the max block that you can make, or the strongest block, then the chance of that happening is very low. Also, as you guys can see, I also put some blade traps. Now, they didn't come here last horde, but just in case they want to, I put blade traps over here so they are deterred from going for the walls. And I also put blade traps on this side, because the zombies do stand here and break the steps. You could add steps to going this way, but then they might just break the steps that side. So I'd rather put blade traps there, deterring them from going there. Let's just hope these blade traps don't serve the opposite effect, that they don't damage the cops just enough to piss them off when they explode. But yeah, as you guys can see, I did this now. So on both sides we have stairs going up, from the back, from the side, from the front. They mostly use this over here as they fall down and come back, but as they spawn they use the sides over here. There shouldn't be a need to make any stairs over here. I have this pillar over here and some barbed fences. Now this is just powering all the blade traps over here. I hope this is enough. But yeah, they don't really go for this pillar. They go for the stairs, they go up, and they go for me. Now guys, this mod, like I said, does have behemoths and demons and stuff. And especially with my game stage being at 1504, we're going to start getting incubus zombies and succubus zombies. There's a flying demon lady. And also we're going to get the demon behemoth. Now that thing is large, it's orange at 60,000 hit points. So you first have to hit it with a laser weapon and then with the coil round over here. As you guys can see, I am prepared for this. We have 17,000, about 400, because I have 120, 60 ammo here. 70,400 around about coil rounds. We have over here the AK just to fall back on if we run out of ammo. That's about 2,300, 2,400-ish. And then we have 142 of these rockets. Now I usually only use the ammo, the guns, but if we need be, I'm going to use the rockets a bit. Let's just do this to prepare as well. And put that there. Now all I want to do quickly is grab proper healing, and then we're going to set the time forward and start the horde. Now for those who are wondering what's down here, I can actually show you this quickly. It's a good thing that I need to go down here. I have an underground farm that you need in this mod, growing lights and irrigation and stuff to grow. And it's actually growing quite nice. Just look how tall these plants are. And then this is my base side of here. It's just one massive room. My last series, or not last series, my last build in this series, I actually had a few layers and the zombies managed to get through one time. So I really hope that doesn't happen again. Okay, meds, we're going to go and we're going to grab all these. Just in case we need this much healing, we're going to grab the anti-radiation and we're going to do this. Okay, now we should be ready for this horde. As you guys might have noticed, I do have water on me, and that's because the demon plague zombies, the lackey demons, they shoot rockets and set your light. It's fire rockets. So they're basically fire bombers. So we need to be able to put ourselves out. That's why I have water over here and here. And we just need to drink this to get the most XP out of this. My XP is set to 150%, but I still want to see how this works. Now these are on, but I want to set the time forward and just make sure the switches are still on, and then I'll put God mode off. So we're going to go set time. Okay, so it's 10 to 10. Let's just quickly make sure these are still on. Sometimes they bug out and they're not on anymore. You need to make sure they're ready for this horde. And I just want to make sure I set the time right. Let's just check that. Yeah, it's almost about to start. So now all we do is go in here. Let's switch it on to 10 o'clock. This is going to be electrified. We won't be able to leave. And let's put God mode off. Okay, so that was the tour of the base. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now I hope you enjoy this horde. It's supposed to be 40 minutes long. If it ends sooner, it's ending sooner. If not, and I die, I'm going to start over and face the horde again until it's the morning. Just to give you guys that nice, awesome battle experience. So yeah, did I close that door right now? I don't want to be underground when... Yes, I did. Cool. And just in case a zombie ragdoll's in there, there's another protection down there. So we close both these doors, and now we're going to face this horde. Just see what the time is right now. Yes, it's about to start. Let's do this. I'm going to use these first to be able to get this open over here so I can get more grenades. So as soon as I see zombies over there, I'm just going to throw it. Now this is electrified, guys, because it's on. So I don't even want to test it right now because just now I won't be able to heal myself. As you guys can see, there's already demon plagued over there, the ones with fire on them. I'm just going to throw these down there. Might be able to follow a few zombies. Boom, yes, I was right. And already have a behemoth down here. This is a behemoth boss. Okay, so I might as well just kill you while you're here. They spawn with not full health, so it just helps you out a little bit. But even with them not being at full health, they do the same amount of damage over here. So you need to be careful. Oh, our first demon, and I'm already on fire. That's not good. I need to dodge these better. Okay, so I should be set out right now. Although it seems like I'm still burning even though I just drank the water, which I do not understand. Let's just hope my fire goes out because I don't want to keep healing and healing and healing myself. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this horde. I hope the frame rate doesn't get too low, but if it does, at least in the distance, so you shouldn't be able to see the lag too much. But yeah, let's just see how this works. Quickly want to get these XP drinks in over here, and then we can shoot them. Man, I'm gonna have to use my rockets this time. The amount of zombies already spawning is insane, and I'm getting errors already. That is so not good. There are already so many demons over here vomiting at me that I'm gonna burn to death if I'm not careful. At least I have 2 stacks of water. You don't want to go underneath while you're facing these zombies because just now they start digging because you're underneath the ground. You have to be careful of stuff like that as well. I'm still on fire for some reason. No. Okay, I need to see, as soon as that vomit comes, I just need to strafe like this. As soon as the vomit comes, I can just dodge them like this. So I need to check them. At least they're slow enough so I can go side to side and miss the vomit if I wanted to. It's still not very easy to do, so I have to watch out for the vomit. As long as we don't keep hitting or getting hit by it, we should be safe. Let's just use another repair kit over here, or health kit. I'm really not looking forward to this. This is going to be an insane horde. As you guys can see, I have 2 coil rifles on me just in case the one gets damaged. And you can't afford to repair it then and there. At least we'll be able to a different one. Oh wow. These arrows are going to kill me. There's already spiders trying to get into the sides of here, so I need to be careful of that. And so I wish they could come down the corridor a little bit more. Since they're so far away, it's really hard to hit them. Even when zoomed in like this. When they get closer, it's much easier shooting all of them. And it's also easier to dodge their vomit because since you're hitting them, they don't vomit as often. Now what I could do is use a few grenades or just this. Boom. If I can explode most of them like this, I'm going to blow them away and it's going to... Ooh, no, that does not work. You can't afford to die like this. Let's just drink water again. I hope I don't die from normal demons. I want to show you guys the demon bosses for those of you new to this mod. This mod is really awesome. It's difficult, but it's awesome. And see, the spider just got in, but the turret just got them. Ooh, behemoth. That's the one behemoth, the lucky behemoth. And then you get a buff one, that's the boss behemoth. Oh, this is just still normal one over here. You get the normal, you get this one and the lady that's the lady behemoth, but she looks normal. Wait, is that the... That's just a radiant behemoth. I thought that might be the demon behemoth. If that is... No, I think it is at the back. This is the boss behemoth. The male version of the boss. And back there, I think that just might be a demon behemoth. If I see demonic behemoth, I need to use my laser pistol as soon as possible. Just to get the regen down. Because like I said, guys, the demon plague, these guys, and the demon bosses can heal themselves insanely fast. But if you use laser weapons, it impairs the healing, and then you can shoot them normally. And come on, reload. I don't want them getting up here while I'm busy focusing on these zombies. So let's just hope they don't get up here somehow. There seems to be a ton of demons back there, so I hope it's not the demon behemoth. There's a normal behemoth there, but I don't think that's the demon one. Demon behemoth is orange. It looks like a buff one, except it's orange and it's, like I said, a demon. It has 60k HP, so you have to be careful of that. Man, so many of these fighters are getting through, but at least the junk turrets and the electric fences in front of me are protecting me. And they're already electrified because they're mostly jumping from over there. But they do get through if they didn't shot on the first one sometimes. So you have to actually put more of a curtain over here. The more curtain you have, the better for you. And guys, just a tip for you guys to save ammo. Kill the demon plague zombies, the ones on fire, as fast as you can. Because if you shoot them and shoot something else, you just waste ammo. Because they are going to regen themselves, and then what's the point? Ooh, look at all these behemoths. Ooh, that's a demolisher zombie. Let's just hope I can actually kill him before he explodes. I haven't had a demolisher explode in this tunnel yet. And if it explodes, it might just do enough damage to really destroy the design of here. We don't want that. Before this thing runs out with XP multiplier, I want to make sure I drink another one. Because on this mod, if you drink an XP multiplier, the Grandpa's awesome source, and you let it run out, it goes into the good drink effect. So for 25 minutes, you can't get the XP effect again. It looks like there's a demon wolf in there. Only problem with this killing corridor, guys, is you might want to tweak it so the loot can fall sideways. Because of the fact that the loot's in the way now, we can't really see all the zombies crawling. Sometimes you can actually see the loot moving, and then you know there's a zombie crawling over there. But other than that, you can't really see much. You might also want to use a gun that you can actually, like an M60 or something, you can actually see the zombies. But unfortunately, the M60 is not as powerful as this gun. It has more space for ammo, yes. It has more mag size, and that's it. Other than that, this gun is... Ooh, there's a demon in there. Let's just do this. Come on, switch. Look, that's the incubus demon right there. So you shoot him like so, and then you shoot him like so. Hopefully I hit him and not the zombie behind him. You have to hit them with a laser weapon first so you can kill them. It's a shame there's not an automatic laser weapon. That would be awesome. There's a laser rifle and a laser pistol. But yeah, since this is working for me, this should work for you guys as well on vanilla. I mean, this is insanity and it's way, way harder than vanilla. So if it holds here, vanilla is a breeze. It'll walk in the park. For my next series, guys, I'm going to be doing the Where's UK mod, and I'm going to be using my old defenses, like a throwback to the old way of doing things, spider nets and stuff like that. Only problem is obviously zombies can break through the walls easier. Using wedge tips is actually a little bit of a cheat, but it makes it easy for you because the zombies don't destroy your structure. Something's shocking over there, but I can't really see it at the moment. See, oh yeah, it is. Hello. Okay, and more behemoths, more demons. I'm really hoping the demon behemoth shows up as well. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see if he actually fits through the corridor or not. There you go, and let's kill those. Hopefully you guys can hear me properly. I actually set the in-game sound to 15. Usually it's on 15 or 30. But I've noticed that if it's that high, or like 20 or 30, if it's that high, you can't hear me talk over the gunfire. Especially these automatic weapons, they are so insanely powerful and noisy that if you fire them, you can't hear anything. I just need to stand to the side a bit so that if they vomit at me, I have room to move to. If I stand in the middle, there's no room to move to when they shoot those rockets at me. Ooh, I wonder how many levels I'm going to gain. I think I had 3 skill points to spend before the Horde. So after the Horde, I'm just need to deduct that and see what we have. I can't believe this is a day quadruple 7 Horde. I really hope we survive this whole Horde. I mean, my ammo is running out fast. We've already ran through 2,000 rounds of coil ammo, which is insane. Come on, stand to the side, make sure they can't vomit. I mean, if they vomit like that, there's so much smoke, you can't really see in front of you. I'm really scared to see the amount of damage they did over there in the entrance, especially since this is an hour-day game. It wasn't intended... Somehow he got upstairs. He fell from on top. But yeah, this wasn't intended for this bigger Horde, so I hope this actually still holds true. I mean, if this holds against this Horde, guys, like the entrance doesn't get destroyed, I'm going to be so happy. Because even I'm not expecting it to hold the whole night. One, my game stage is 1.5k, and two, it's insanity with a 2-hour horde, 2-hour in-game day horde. There's so many behemoths of a radiant behemoth, that's a boss lady. And then the buff one, oh no, that was a demolisher zombie. I hope they haven't destroyed the floors over there. Unfortunately, you can't really see it. It doesn't look like they're jumping on top of something, so it looks like the floor's holding for now. And that's a normal zombie behemoth. I just need to aim properly. I keep aiming too low. I mean, I need to aim low so that if they crawl, I can hit them. But if you aim too low, then you're screwing yourself right there. Come on. I should have used my rocket a bit to push them back, but I just don't want to accidentally pistol off a cop or demolish a zombie and they explode there in entryway. I really want to see what the damage is after this. Okay, so let's quickly reload these guns. And let's go. Oh, I forgot that if you have 2 guns, it goes to your inventory. That was way too close for comfort. Damn it. The titanium is strong, but with insanity, guys, even titanium can break. If they destroy the entry over there, then I'm going to have to face them over here, and that's going to be a problem. Or at least if I can put the electricity off, I'll be able to stand over there where they are, because they can't get to me then. So that's another way to defend myself, I think. Basically, if they can't get to the killing corridor, that could be my salvation. Turrets, do your work please, thank you. As you guys can see, to the left and right at the bottom of there, I also put flaps so the zombies running back can't look up at me and try and vomit at me. This way they have to run around and go for the stairs. I can't believe 3 demolitions have already exploded and a few cops, so the entry over there is actually looking really, really bad at this moment, I think. The amount of behemoths though. Radiant behemoth. So if it says radiant, the green lady or the buff one, that's the radiant ones, they're the bosses. And then the normal one just says zombie behemoth. That's the base ones. The slender one that looks like the alien Multiplier, that's his alien. And the normal looking skinned lady. They're crawling over here, so I can't really see their heads. There you go. It makes it so hard to hit when they're crawling like that. Come on, demons, die, die, die. All I see is the fire. Then I have to guess where the bodies are. Ooh, there's so many behemoths this time. And these are the boss behemoths, the radiant ones. So the fact that there's so many boss behemoths is insane. Then again, I wonder if I actually played all the way through to day quadruple 7, and my game stage was like 3000, what would this horde look like? I don't even want to think about it. You just have to also watch out for the lady demons, the succubi demons flying around, because they might be able to get to me over here. At least the turrets should be helping, but they're not going to help that much. Reload, 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 stand in safety. At least it seems the rockets got... Ooh, that hit me head on. It says it seems they can't hit me from this side of here. So I should be safe doing this. And then just quickly drinking some water as well to set out this fire. I wonder if they can actually explode me through the wall, like hit me with a fire from through the wall over here. That's gonna suck. Way too many demons in the hallway over now. All these fire guys are demon plagues. They're like the lackeys of the demon bosses. We've only seen the one demon boss so far, the incubus zombie that I have to kill. Or the incubus demon. I keep saying zombie, but it's not a zombie. Damn, there seems to be a ton of zombies over there. And are you gonna vomit at me? Oh, you're crawling. Okay, let's just make sure that one's dead so we can focus over here. I should use my rockets more. We do have grenades and stuff, so I should really be using it to knock them back. If this hallway gets too crowded, we can actually always just do that. But if there's a cop or demolisher in there, it's going to spell the end of the corridor. Especially if they explode before I can kill them from going ding 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 the whole time. Come on. See, now all the bags over here on the way. If I just made it so the bags roll down, like with wedge chips and stuff, you can always just make holes over there, guys, and the bags will drop to the floor over there. And that just it will allow you to see what's going on over here. Now I can't see at all because all the bags are on the way. So if there was one tweak I'd make, it's that. Just change how the loot's gathered over here. I mean, it's awesome being able to see, damn, look at all that loot. But it's also bad the fact that you can't really see in the zombies because of the loot. If there's a demolisher and I can knock him back with the grenade launcher, rocket launcher, that would be awesome. Let's say grenade launcher just now. Something's falling, something's breaking. Please don't break. Please don't break. Okay, there's so many demons, they need to get closer. I can't see them properly. Hello, hello, hello. demons over here crawling. I just need to check my health every now and then. We do have fully modded titanium armor, the most powerful armor in the game. But I mean, we can still die. You've seen my health was actually pretty low earlier from that rocket or two. Man, I can't see anything over here. So, since this is a panola line, don't worry about the loot. Let's just do this. Just gonna fire down the hallway like this a bit. If we can just do that and clear up the hallway, even if the loot gets destroyed, that's fine. I just need to be able to zoom down the scope over here. It's gonna make it much easier hitting these zombies. Come on, reload faster. There you go, boom. And let's go back to these guns for a bit. I just need to remember that gun, that rocket is not reloaded right now. Man, look how far these guys made it in the tunnel. Now it's way easier hitting all of them. You just aim in a straight line and go through all of them. This is so awesome. It's a shame we're not closer. If like could stand like there and view them inside the corridor. You guys see how many of them are getting through this killing corridor. So if you stand there, then those getting through will be able to hit you. Unless you have like an extra defense there other than the wedge chips. Reload, reload, reload. All those zombies exploding are really bothering me because as soon as they start digging for the electric fence posts and stuff, this defense is gonna fail. Boss lady and the incubus demon over here. I need to use that. Did I just hit him? Yes? No? And then I need to kill him like so. At least he's not healing himself because I got him with a laser gun. Oh, he's out of sight. No. I wanted to kill him before he went too far. His healing is going to kick back in because I didn't kill him fast enough. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Kill all these zombies. The amount of lag over here at the moment is just insane. Every now and then I just want to make sure that we are drinking something and not actually just actively burning the whole time. Imagine just being on fire the whole horde. That would really suck. Oh wow, there's so many zombies in there right now. The frame rate being low, guys, look at this. Frame rate's 12 again. Just because of all the zombies shocking and all the zombies spawning over here. It's insane. And errors. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Come on, come on, come on. That cop was just partially destroyed or damaged. So he will explode if he gets mad. I want to make sure the cops don't get pissed off and explode in my face. And then is that the demon again? Yes, there he is. Okay, so if I can shoot him with this quickly. Let's get him in the head. So his healing gets shut off and then I can take him out. Reload, 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 reload. The electric fence posts over here aren't working anymore. So I wonder if they destroy the fence posts. Only some of them seem to be working at the moment, which is bad. It's insanely bad for us. I need to also make sure these guns are always reloaded. Because if they're not reloaded, then it will end up not doing the max amount of damage to these zombies. We're not be able to kill all of them or do crits as much as possible. Come on. It seems like there's another incubus over there, but I can't really tell. There's so many colors over there, I can't really tell if it's a grey and yellow color or not. And then there's corpses just hanging in the middle of the air over there, so it looks like weird kind of zombies. Okay, so we're going to do this, we're going to reload this. That should go into the inventory properly, reload this. No, it didn't for some reason. Come on, come on, come on, all you demons die. There's way too many demons firing rockets over here. It just goes to show, at your game stage is 1.5k, and quadruple 7 day, this gets utterly mad, utterly insane. See, this is where an M60 or something with a massive mag will come in handy. At the moment, this gun is powerful, but it runs out of ammo, so I have to switch between the two guns way too often. The problem is at the moment, these screamers are starting to spawn more and more and more zombies. And the more zombies they spawn, obviously the more lag it creates. Come on, I need to get that cop. I think I got him. Unfortunately, I think I might have knocked him down just now. So he might just end up exploding on us. Oh, they are destroying blocks over there. You can actually see something just lift. It is day 7778. But still, how much of the horde is left? It seems they are destroying the defense on that side. The guys against the horde, this massive and insane with all these special zombies. What do you expect? Oh crap. Oh no 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 no. What am I doing? They destroyed the hatch over here. I fell down the block over here. Okay, so now I am bugged out as well. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. I need to do this and just block this all for now. I should have actually made this a different block so it couldn't get destroyed this easily. Now this is in the way, let's do that. And I need to watch out that I don't keep on falling down, because if I fall down there again, I need to jump out and I shock myself. The frame rate is now horrendous, 10 frames per second. At least it seems like the defense is holding there. A ton of blocks were destroyed, but the fact that they're not coming around or coming towards me means that they still have access to the killing corridor. And that's insanely good for us. Man, what time is it now? I'm just going to do this quickly. Where's my watch? Unfortunately, in this mod, you can't tell time unless you have this watch in your hand. Ooh, there's still so much Horde left. Oh, we're in the good drink effect. I forgot to... Damn it, I forgot to drink the other XP chain. Do this, throw. Do this, throw. Every time I pull the pin, I need to stand in safety and then walk in front again. Just to make sure that I don't accidentally end up getting blown up by their vomit. So just do this, pull it, start throwing, and there you go. Start throwing, and there you go. There are so many zombies over there. It's weird that not more of them are actually vomiting at me at the moment. These demons, however, they're not affected by the grenades because they heal themselves. And the time it takes me to pull the pin, they actually heal themselves all the way, which is really crazy. Whoa, and I'm on fire again. I need to be able to see these demons better. They're hiding so well inside all of these bags, but it seems most of the bags are starting to despawn. At the moment, I can't really tell. Ooh, it looks like there's a hole over there. But then again, the horde seems to be dying down. Okay, so as soon as he is dead, I think there's one more zombie. So I should probably jump down here quickly and just turn off our electric fence, so we don't get shocked when we walk out now. And then what's still alive? A demon. Can't really see the flame over there. Okay, so there might still be a zombie or two over here, guys, but it seems the defense is done now. Yeah, they definitely made a hole over there. Okay, it seems the horde is done. The frame rate went back to normal, so there's no more zombies spawning. We just turn off all of this, so we can walk in this corridor without getting shocked. What's that? What's that? Oh, there's a vulture. Oh, from what I thought, why is they red? But it's because of the hunter class. Okay, so there shouldn't be any zombies left. Let's quickly go check this out. Whoa! Just look at this! It's because of all those demolishers exploding. So you guys, but obviously, like I said, this game is way more difficult, so it lasted. It's just because of all the demons and stuff vomiting and exploding and stuff that this actually failed to this extent. What you could do is just make sure you're closer to them, and then it's just one corridor. If it's two, you have to strafe like this, which means you accidentally end up hitting a demolisher, like say, for example over here. You hit the demolisher, you shoot over here, and then he explodes. But if it's a one corridor deal, this won't happen. Okay, so let's quickly go put all our stuff away. I'm curious to see what kind of loot we got from all of this. I mean, that was insane. Wait, why did I just fall? I'm not supposed to fall down there. Okay, we just want to put away all our guns. Just keep one of the guns, so in case more zombies show up, we are safe. But I just want to see what loot we got. I'm just going to speed loot it so we can more or less see, and then that is the end of the series. But damn, the lag at the moment is just insane. And we're just going to drop everything in there for now. Like so. Just drop all of that. Drop this. We're going to grab 2 stacks. That should be enough. And just drop it like so. Okay, we don't need repair kits or health kits or anything like that. And the rest we're just going to drop in here for now. We don't really need these things at the moment. That's why I'm dropping them. And then actually drop that as well. I just need to remember where everything is. Although it shouldn't really matter. So this is just in case zombies attack me that I have all of this stuff. I think we got an insane amount of loot just now. And unfortunately this ladder is broken, so I have to jump. And let's loot these bags first. Now I think we should loot the ones in the corridor first because they're most likely to stop or to start despawning. Although the ones by the base of here are zombies that died quite early on, so they might just start despawning before I get to them. Although with a horde day set to 2 hours, it should take a little bit longer for them to despawn, I hope. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have about 7 chests or 6.5 chests of loot over here, and it was actually quite awesome loot. Now, I just thought about something, guys. My defense was actually perfect. It was just laziness that destroyed it over here. Now, what I could have done differently, looking back at this, was make sure that this wall was, well, the wall was too thick. You can actually see it took damage, but not as insane as over here. The floor, however, was really lazy building. All I did was put a top layer of the strongest block, and the rest is just reinforced concrete. It's not even steel, not reinforced steel, nothing. So I think if I made this whole thing out of the strongest block, like spend time actually upgrading every block, but that takes time. For a YouTube channel, for a series, it's not as easy to do so. But if you guys are playing on a map and you have the time, and you have a build site that you can build over time, start with 2 rows, upgrade those 2 rows to the max quality, then go a little bit thicker, and then you will have from the floor up to here the strongest block. The only reason that it did this much damage is because this is one of the weaker blocks. Reinforced concrete to these zombies is like butter, they just cut through it. As you guys can see, the floor itself over here held up quite nicely, but it's over here where the floor was just weak. It was a really weak floor. Over here it's just reinforced, this is titanium, 2 thick, or rather 3 thick over here. Over here it was just 1 thick titanium. The walls were 1 thick, 1.5 blocks thick, because I used a full block and a half block. And then, yeah, that was a big problem at this. I mean, just look at the vomit. The explosive damage those demon plague zombies do. So you can imagine if they all vomit on top of each other over here. Remember, they're trying to vomit at me, but they vomit in each other's back, so that explosion damage counts. That's the 3 or 4 demolishers that exploded, the cops that exploded. All of that adds up, and it just starts doing damage and chipping away. So if you have the strongest block, then you don't have to worry about stuff like that. I just didn't have the strongest blocks over here on the floor. The wall, even though badly damaged, held up way better than the floor. But yeah, that has been my base tour, base test, horde test, everything in one, and series finale. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought I just heard something, might have been just thunder. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, it was really intense. The horde ended sooner than I thought, but I mean, it was very close to morning anyways. That's the only reason I didn't restart the game. But yeah, if you guys liked this episode, leave a like and share with your friends. Any comments or tips or feedback for me? What did you guys have changed in this horde? Like make it 1 thick, 3 thick? It could have been a little bit closer perhaps. Anything at all, leave your comments down below. Remember about the giveaway I'm doing, guys. And if you haven't already, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to see more content like this. I usually end up building massive structures like this. I start with an AWP and then I build up to something like this, and I face a ton of zombies. And it's just really fun. I try like 2-3 different designs during a series, so it's definitely worth a watch. And you can always just unsubscribe later if you get bored of my content. But yeah, if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time.